Right, how's everybody doing today? Let me just go live really quick. I was just watching, well, I was trying to get through some stuff, but I was also watching Disney Plus. Had to watch Moonlight or Moon Knight. I'm trying to say Moonlight. Um, let's see. Any duration? Sorry, today my allergies are kind of acting up, so it might be, I don't know, a little weird for at least me. My eyes are like watering. Everything is, oh, seems blurry. So you're gonna have to bear with me today. They started acting up yesterday because it was so warm here. I don't know what's happening. I really don't. But I appreciate everybody that's here. Um, and yeah, I think we're good. I did do a burn video yesterday to basically show people where we are for April, and we're way behind where we were for March. So I think we need to pick some stuff up. I don't want to have to create 5 videos a day in order to get to the revenue that we had. I would like obviously people to support as much as they can, and I'm creating these burn videos, maybe like one a day plus the 24-hour live stream. But I think we need to figure something out. Greetings from Belgium. Thank you for watching. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Hold forever. Good morning, Matt and SHIB fam. Thank you for being here. Hello. Good morning. Could SHIB get to 1 cent? I think it definitely can. It's going to be a little bit of a journey. I expected them to have get paid. Thank you for sending that super chat. I appreciate that. Um, I think it will be a little bit of a journey because I expected the devs to do something, to implement something by now. And nothing really has been implemented as a normal use case. And that's mainly the problem. That's my problem, at least, with what they're doing. But I think we definitely could see it get to 1 cent. It just all depends on what is implemented. And I think with us building the community that we have, with the Discord community, which did just hit 1,000 followers or 1,000 members, so that's great that you guys support it so much. Or it might be very, very close. It might be averaging up or rounding up. I'm not sure. So yeah, I think we definitely hit 1 cent. Good morning. Just the thought of the devs are throwing us a bone here, and there to shut us up. Please don't be quiet. Keep on doing what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, I see right through it. There's a lot of people that do send me messages on like Twitter, and also send me comments on YouTube, and I see all the comments that go through, and people are just like, you just want to speak bad on the dev's name. You want to speak bad on Shiba. You don't support Shiba, and I'm like, you don't understand. Like, if you see this as a benefit to SHIB, then you are blind, because yes, it is it is a small benefit, but you're right, they're throwing us a bone, kind of pun intended, I guess, um, so that we just shut up. And I'm not going to shut up. We're going to continue to fight for utility, and that little bit, that little piece of utility, not the naming, not the logos and pictures, right? That is amazing, the logos and pictures and naming. It's great to be able to have it, but it's not utility, right? Utility or solid utility is what they're doing with leash, what they're doing with Shiboshis, right? That's utility. You have to stake this, or you have to lock it in order to get land. And if you had to lock your Shiba Inu in order to get land, a bunch of people would have bought a ton of Shiba Inu, which creates utility. If it doesn't create the ability to buy more SHIB, so like for renaming, most likely people are going to have $100 worth of SHIB in order to rename their plot of land, especially if you're already buying land, right? For Shiboshis, if you already bought Shiboshis, which what costs 1 Ethereum or something, if you bought Shiboshis, then you have the money to spend on renaming your Shiboshi if you wanted to. right? So that's what I don't understand is you need to find an ability for normal use case for normal utility, which would be a form of people having to buy more in order to do something, right? Good morning. Just a thought. I read that. Uh, maybe for the live. Wait, made it for a live on time. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Feel better, bro. Yeah, again, it's just allergies started acting up. I took some Zyrtec. Is that what that's called? Zyrtec? Some allergy medication, basically. But apparently, from what my wife says and what I've noticed, it doesn't work until 24 hours after you take it, which is stupid because it's a 24-hour thing. So then you have to just take them and keep taking them and keep taking them. Good morning. Hope all is well. Yeah, I mean, could be better, but yes. Early bird gets the worm. Don't know why I thought once one ship was listed on Robinhood, we reach 1 cent. Yeah, I know there was a lot of people that were saying once we get on Robinhood, we're going to absolutely skyrocket. Now, understand the volume we see with Shiba Inu, the volume will go up, and the standard volume will be a lot higher. So we'll probably see this hover a low end around 800 million, maybe a billion, because we're down another 71%. But on the day where Robinhood was launched, or it was launched on Robinhood, we saw $4 billion worth of volume. Which if they had some sort of transaction burn off of that, 4 billion, it would have been so much in a matter of one day. It literally a 1% transaction burn, which is something they can't do because they can't change the contract, right? They have to implement it some other way, and the way they could do that is with any transactions that go through Shiba Swap, they could do that. Any transactions that go through Shibarium, they can do that as well. So obviously, I think Shibarium will be good. They said that there will be a burn. There will be a burn method or something implemented there, but I don't know how they're going to implement it. If they do not implement it through normal use case of basically taking your Ethereum and buying, um, you know, Shiba Inu, that would be the best case scenario. Because the layer two solution is probably going to cost you a couple cents, right? Maybe a couple cents in order to do it. And what they should do is up that to $2. It should cost $2 or $5, and basically $4 would go towards burning off Shiba Inu because it would be a $5 fee. That's way better than what we're getting now, which is like a $15 fee. So I'll take that any day. Good morning, Matt. Has anyone found out when Shiba will be available for New York on Robinhood? I don't know. I don't know when. I thought New York had some different stuff going on. I haven't found that out. I wanted to pick up Zelda because I seen it drop under 3, but didn't. Uh, no, you had to put at least 100. Yeah. I I continue to buy Zelda because of the news they keep sending me, behind the scenes, and it looks so good. It's so amazing. I'm really hype to see exactly what happens here. Um, so yeah, just get ready for any type of announcement that they have there, and I will be making videos on it, really to break down what it's all about, and it's definitely great. It's definitely amazing, and I can't give out any more information, but you guys um, need to at least look at what they're doing, and I think it's something exciting. I like these burn streams as it's good to hear Shiba related news while we decrease the supply. Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about. I wish I can yeah, we need to up the revenue. Thank you for that super chat. I think when we look at the amount of viewers we were getting on the Let It Burn channel, it was a lot higher, and now we're getting way less views. Views are definitely down because things are staying the same. When people watch the same thing, they get tired of it. I understand. Totally understand. It's literally just the chart that you guys are seeing, and it never changes unless you watch a regular video. Um, But like I said, I don't want to make like 5 videos a day over on the Let It Burn channel because it's very tough to even get the time to make one video, right? So I want to do as much as I can, and we will do more. But I like we just need the support. And if you can buy less than $100 on Pancake, there's still a lot of ways SHIB can be used in the metaverse later as the space continues to grow. Yes, that's true. As the space continues to grow, I would agree with you, and I think they can find a way to use Shiba Inu, but I think in order to start it, in order to keep investors happy, because the metaverse is going to take a while to build, right? Um, they may have a plan. I don't know exactly what their plan is, but I would imagine it's probably towards the end of the year to even get something like on paper for us for like a sneak peek, right? And then you're going to see it still in the development stage, and it's going to take a while. So if we're going like a full year without having any type of utility for Shiba Inu, that's where it starts to get very tough. And you see all of the community efforts that are taking place. You know, with all of the coins that are being made, whether it's Shiba Burn token, I saw Scarecrow do a lot of burning. I saw ETH SHIB do burning. I saw there's another one I think. Well, Shiba Burn token is one that I personally back. They're not the amount of holders is around 500, and it keeps going up and down from like 497 to 500. So you're seeing more transactions take place. Great to be here. Great to see all you wonderful people. Good morning. Hope they allow part of plot from plot owner as rent in SHIB. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. And it's up to like if people can rent it out to people, and then we'll um a certain amount of rent. Like say if you have to pay a certain amount in SHIB every month you're holding it or something. Especially if you bought that plot of land, you can basically lease it to someone else and end up burning some SHIB maybe. Good morning, Matt. Good to see you and loving the Zelda Inu review. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Everything happened, but no price rise. Yeah, we saw about a 30% price increase and nothing else after that. And the reason why, is I knew we wouldn't see something absolutely crazy. We could have actually, if the market wasn't going down, if they didn't launch it on a time period when the market was down a hell of a lot, which is probably better for them to do, then you probably would have been in a better bet. It probably would have been like 50% or 60% or maybe even 100% gain. It could have been to that level if we were on a day to where we were seeing a lot of green, right? And today we're seeing some green, which is interesting, but Shiba Inu is down about a 0.5%. Let's see if that adjusts. All right, so it's sort of flat, right? I saw Queenie say the highest bid last night was 5.19 ETH. That's what I'm saying. That's something that they shouldn't promote, right? You're sitting here, just imagine if they sell that for 3 to 5 Ethereum. 3 to 5 Ethereum, right? And I'm those are probably for the more popular plots of land. Let's say that the lower plots of land are getting sold for 2 Ethereum, right? That's $6,000, almost 7,000, right? What is Ethereum's price right now? Yeah, that's about $6,000, $6,200 that you would, and plus a fee that you have there because it's not layer two. You're just paying with Ethereum. So that's $6,000. If you have all of the plots of land, every single plot of land, sell for that much, you're looking at $600 million. Not all of that is going to go towards the what's it called, development of the metaverse, right? You're going to have a lot that probably goes towards it. The more they have, the better company that they can, uh, bring in, and or a better timeline they could have. That's definitely a good thing. But then you could also have more people that are making more money from this. Um, and this is what my thought is that they're just going to continue to make money on the outside while the SHIB holders hold strong and are just dialed into whatever they're doing. Right? If we burn and we have a consistent burn, then they think that we wouldn't care about everything else that they're doing, but we do. Right? They're using SHIB as a mascot, in my opinion, and gaining money off of it. While they say that people like me are gaining followers off of the back of Shiba Inu holders, off of Shiba Inu themselves, that is a lie, right? Yes, I'm gaining subscribers, right? I'm trying to speak the truth of what's out there, and you could see that they're gaining something worse. They're over here gaining wealth, which they gain greed off of gaining wealth. And when they gain greed, they continue to double down and triple down and adding other things that don't benefit SHIB at all and only benefit their pockets, right? So, um, it's not benefiting SHIB investors. While people are looking at Bone and Leash and all of these other options, it's like, yeah, the ecosystem is functioning just fine. It's functioning great. You have 1.1 million holders over here that are looking for life-changing money, life-changing investments, and you're not giving them that opportunity to grow that life-changing investment. You're throwing something else out here and saying, this is more valuable, basically. That's my problem. 4 years from now, we all will be millionaires. Watch. I hope you're right, and I think that should be true, but we have to apply pressure to these devs and everybody involved. I don't mind buying it. Just wanted to say to stay under a few more days. Zelda Inu has the biggest announcement coming this Saturday. Uh, Best time to buy. It is the biggest catalyst yet. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. This is definitely something really big for Zelda Inu, and I'm continuing to buy right now. I do want to move my money over from L Bank to my MetaMask wallet so I can gain my BUSD rewards again, because I'm not gaining any interest over in L Bank anymore because that's gone. I tried getting Zelda through Pancake, but it was so confusing. Really? It's pretty simple. If you go through their website, it automatically prompts you to import Zelda Inu. Like, let me see. Oh man, damn! You're gonna have to bear with me, guys. These allergies are just killing me, man. If you go over here to their website, oh, that's the contract. Sorry. You go to their website and it'll take you to Pancake Swap. So you can say buy on Pancake Swap, and when you buy on Pancake Swap, it'll prompt you to select Zelda Inu. So I have to switch networks. It'll prompt you to select Zelda Inu, import Zelda Inu, and you can just buy it with anything there. So it's pretty simple. Also, I have to update this because we just hit 1,000 members. I will update that later today. We have 146,000 tweets for Shiba Inu. 146,000 tweets for Shiba Inu. Yeah, see, look at this. Total bids 4,698. Highest bid is 5.19 ETH. That's crazy. So, what is crazy is that not all the lands have been bid on. So you probably have a because they only had what 36,000 that they ended up releasing. Is that right? So you have 1 day and 22 hours remaining. So we'll see how many um, plots of land get bid on, and I guess Queenie will give updates. Yeah. Hmm. Oh wow. All right, so we have 190 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate everybody that's here. That's weird. My membership's gone. I gotta renew it. Here we go. Uh, this is gonna be bad, guys. It's gonna be bad. We got how many hours? Sandbox has gone mobile phone game since 2011. They've been developing that game for years, and they're still in alpha stages. Shibverse has a ways to go, nonetheless. I think if they can collect $600 million, they don't have ways to go. Like they'll be able to do it very, very quickly, and that's the idea. Is it's going to take a while to get done, but if you can collect a certain amount of money, like this is a funding event, basically to use all of it towards, you know, building the metaverse, which is not a bad thing at all. Like I'm all for building the metaverse, but I think they should have made it purchasable in Shiba Inu. I heard Facebook Metaverse takes 50%. Like you thought Apple was bad at taking 30. Will Burns guarantee price increase? So Burns will only guarantee the price increase if the demand stays the same or goes up. So most likely with all these burns that could have been taking place, especially with all of these launches of different platforms, it would have been so beneficial to have a burn rate associated with it somewhere within the contract, but obviously there's no burn rate in the contract, and they can't change that. So burns will increase the price as long as the supply, or so as long as the demand, increases or stays the same. So it's not guaranteed. If they decide to start burning when all hype for Shiba Inu dies down, it's not guaranteed to increase the price. Increase the price ceiling, yes, but it's not guaranteed to increase the price at that point. So how's my favorite YouTuber today? I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're talking about me. This is not good. Bless you. Thank you. I made a super chat, but my question didn't post. Wait, what? Ron, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Where's Matthew? Is there a way to review current burns created by Shibverse? Additionally, is there a way to access the Shibverse with my VR? So the Shibverse or Shib the Metaverse is not going to be, it's not something that's um accessible like if you're using your Oculus. That's not how it works right now. Right now you're just buying plots of land in order to reserve spaces within the metaverse. So whenever the metaverse is created, they know like all of the plots of land to be created, and what they're going to do with all these plots of land, who they're going to give them to, and it's it's not something that you can do anything with. It's not going to be interactive. You're buying these plots of land to wait for the metaverse to come out. So that's the issue, is that you're basically they're funding the metaverse, and you're buying these plots of land for 5 ETH, right? The max amount 5 ETH. But you're not you're not getting anything out of it until probably a year from now. Maybe even more than that. Bro, that was what I've been saying. It's like they are building a monopoly with these restaurants and other businesses. Yeah. What's going on, Matt? How you feel about Apecoin recently? So Apecoin was down for quite a bit, but I think it's up to $13 now. I think it's back up to $13. Yeah, it's at 13.41. So it's been fluctuating. You're going to see that in these markets, especially how the markets have been moving today, or sorry, these past couple of days. Seeing it fall down quite a bit, going from a $2.18 trillion market cap to a $1.85 trillion market cap. So seeing it drop down that much, you're expected to see everything really fall. And Apecoin um, has so many different places that it launched on that I know the popularity is there, and I know it will make moves. But um, right now, it's just really standard movement, standard procedure. You may not have seen it, but I asked if we should create a big petition this time to SHIB officials. Like, Robinhood asking them to always prioritize Shiba first. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea to create a petition to say always prioritize Shiba first. Shiba is king, and keep it that way. That type of thing. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If someone wants to create that, then feel free to go out and create that, and we will find some support for it and add it to the Discord group so that people do, sign the petition and be a part of that because it's huge if they can prioritize Shiba and put everything else under that. That would just be amazing. So then they can use Shiba for everything. And we don't matter. It doesn't matter what they think is going to happen to the price, what they think is going to happen to their coin. If they don't give utility to Shiba, then they are not supporting Shiba, right? We can't predict what others are going to do with the coins. Unless obviously for this funding event, they were literally saying that they're going to dump everything and they don't want Shiba's price to dump. As long as Zelda doesn't hype like Shiba does, I'll pick more up. When will the news for Zelda Inu come out this week? Yeah, it's supposed to come out on Saturday from what I heard. I saw this week. I didn't see that it said Saturday, but someone said Saturday in the chat today, so I'm going to go with that. Who's actually buying leash and bone and land? I don't know anybody. So I know a couple of people that are buying leash, bone, and land. I know about that because it's another investment. People like to get their foot in the door, and it makes sense that you got your foot in the door. I totally agree with you picking up investments, but if you pick up that investment and think that it's going to benefit Shiba in a big way, you are sadly mistaken. I don't think it's going to benefit SHIB in the biggest way possible because the biggest way is to create normal utility. That's pretty much it. You still have your ballies? Yes, I still have my ballies. I'm still holding them for a while, so I still have them. I'm not gonna let them go um, for a bit. We're just gonna hold on to them and then eventually look for the price floor. So I don't know where the price floor is right now, but this one right here, I've gotten an offer for like $25, and I was like, no. I didn't deny it. I don't know how to decline the offer. But if you go to Bally's and let's see how much is sold. So 4.4 million has been sold in Bally's. You're seeing the floor. You can buy now for $208 at the lowest price. And some of them, let's see if this one was sold. So I know it was popular. So it's still held by the original person. Does it have any offers? So somebody accepted $8,700. But you can offer anything. Somebody offered $500 million. And $500 million was rejected. Landry offered 8,700, made an offer, and Landry accepted, or they accepted Lander D's, whatever. This one has 10,000 views. Like, what makes that so popular? It's got to be the attributes, it's probably the Lakers jersey, I think. No leash, no bone for me. All SHIB. Yeah, most people are. I made a super chat, but my question, can you answer it? So hopefully I did answer that. It's not about the SHIB metaverse. Well, it's not about actually having a metaverse because we don't have an actual metaverse. It's going to be basically to set up the plots of land, which is really good. Did you guys hear Elon Musk offer to Twitter? Offer to buy Twitter? I didn't hear that. Good morning, Mattson. That would be amazing if he could literally change the way Twitter is. I think Twitter's great, but if he could change or just completely change Twitter to his liking, I think it would be crazy. Hey, DR Caveman. I don't know what that means. I'm not a caveman. Can we see this 0.001 this year for SHIB? Probably not this year. I would see a 0.0001, but not 0.001. how many SHIB do you hold in total? I hold 200, 202, well, 217 million technically. Uh, Out of everything you have, what are your most what are you most bullish on? All crypto you've invested in. One. Don't have to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Um, so I'm most bullish on CRO. For like shortish term, long term. Second, I would say Shiba Inu. I'm very bullish on where Shiba Inu is going to go in the next 10 years, but that's 10 years from now. CRO might make these huge moves before the end of this year, just to be able to see it 4x easily from where it's at now. And then also seeing the gains that you can get that create passive income. I'm a huge fan of passive income. If you could do nothing and gain income, that's what it's all about. Because while I'm doing other things, like while I'm going out and golfing, yes, I record for golfing, so I upload those videos and it's active income there. But I'm creating other active income while I'm making passive income on the side with my investments and also with YouTube and also with, anything else that I'm building there. So I think passive income is huge. It's by far my favorite thing to have. So that's why I probably am more bullish in CRO over, Shiba Inu. And that's the only reason why is because of the passive income that you can gain. And I'm gaining passive income with Shiba Inu. It's just not as much as CRO. Like CRO, I'm gaining 12% APY on my investment that I have. And with Shiba Inu, I'm gaining 3%. I have to go get a tissue. Give me a second. Hopefully, people don't leave. Stay tuned. There we go. So, let's see. So it would be crazy if Elon Musk actually like buys Twitter. That would be phenomenal. Um, inside the metaverse, they should put in burn ATM machines, where you walk up and just deposit the SHIB to be burned with no fee. Uh, Burn it, and it could show the NFTs for the sale of each burn. So I think that's sort of what we could do with the burn portal. But I think what we should be able to do is everything within the SHIB metaverse should burn SHIB, right? So like, say if you're walking like down the street, let's say it's like a Disneyland setting, whatever you buy within this Shiba Inu metaverse will burn Shiba Inu, right? It's a play to burn type of um, uh, universe or metaverse, I guess. So every time you walk into a place, let's say you walk into a place, you're buying jewelry online, right? You're buying it technically at a website, but you're in the physical store. So you're in Pandora or whatever, and you're buying a little charm. You buy a $50 charm, you have a tax within this metaverse of 1% or 2%. Just like you would have a tax online, you have a tax within this metaverse that's 1% or 2%, and that goes towards burning. And then everything else you do would be the same way. You go and deposit money into your account or buy SHIB, you go into a Shiba Inu bank. You go there and they have a little fee that goes towards burning SHIB. and maybe a little fee that goes back towards the developers, whatever. I feel as though this could be a big situation, a big way to burn SHIB, and it could be massive, but you have to set it up like you are prioritizing SHIB in the best way possible. So I'm just trying to create the best situation for investors, especially the 1.1 million that are invested in Shiba Inu. And then we can easily transition. Like if they were already, understand this, if they were already putting, SHIB, I guess to the top whenever they're making these decisions. Like if they would have made the lands purchasable in SHIB, the Shiboshis purchasable in SHIB, they burn SHIB. If they actually did all of that stuff that help out Shiba Inu, I would have been in Bone and Leash by now. I would have been in Bone and Leash and bought Shiboshis and probably bought land. If everything was prioritized with SHIB as being the king, I would have been very strong within this entire ecosystem. And I don't know how they don't know that that would be a better situation for the 1.1 million holders to show that you support SHIB in such a big way. Like, I just want to tell them, like, I want to talk to them and be like, did you know, like, you did this the wrong way? Like, I understand you're trying to protect Shiba Inu in some sort of way, but they did this a complete wrong way. If they would have done this a way to where SHIB was at the top, I guarantee there would have been so many more people that support what's going on with the Shibverse, what's going on with the Shiboshis, what's going on with everything that they're implementing. And it's my opinion, but I definitely. Yeah, I just read something that's funny. Uh, what's gonna take? What's it gonna take to get the gains we want to see for Shiba? I was hoping that Robinhood would push this up considerably higher. So again, it's all about burning. It's all about creating something that's a normal use case. And people may say you can't just burn without utility, and you're right. You need to have utility to burn. That's why I don't want to put an emphasis on, creating like I have the let it burn channel, but that's not utility within SHIB, right? That's creating the let it burn channel in order to burn off coins and just create excitement around Shiba Inu a little bit more, but it's not utility. Something like SHIB Superstore, what they're doing, that's utility. Play to burn, that's utility, right? Buying things, basically making a merch store that's all about Shiba Inu, that's utility. You're buying Shiba merch, right? Um, there's so many different levels that we could focus on in order to burn Shiba Inu while also doing normal tasks or making normal purchases. Good morning. Elon offered 43 billion for Twitter. You serious? He absolutely wants to buy uh absolutely wants to buy Twitter and take it private. What's going let's see. That's the filing. This is the filing? Let's see. Uh that's crazy. That is just insane. I'm a, as a result, I'm offering to buy 100% of Twitter for 54 $54.20 per share in cash. 54% premium over the day. Wow. That is that is insane. But also interesting at the same time. He really loves Twitter, doesn't he? Ape has a lot of hype around it at the moment. They have a three-part film in the works for Coinbase and uh, Anti Partner. They also have a deal with amazing of some sort I saw on Twitter. This news came out this week. Interesting. Explain how SHIB went from 9 zeros to 4 zeros that fast. So, um, in the beginning, when we did have a massive burn from Vitalik, right, of basically 41%. That's something that took place, but I believe you still saw those 9 zeros. It gave you a higher ceiling, but you didn't have as many holders. Understand that where we were from the amount of holders that we started with, 30 to 100 holders, people just calling it out on Twitter, right? And then getting to a level where we are now, 1.1 million holders. That's a huge difference. And then people also holding on to Shiba Inu for an average of 111 days throughout that time period. That's how we got here. Going from just being available on, I believe, Uniswap to going to Bitmart to being accessible on Coinbase to being accessible on Webull, on now Robinhood. So many different platforms that's the way that we got here. So if you go, you go over here and you just look at um, where Shiba Inu is offered. And the reason why we got here, you see Binance Exchange is a huge amount of the volume. Coinbase, a huge amount of the volume. Gate.io, a huge amount of the volume. So you have a lot of places to where you can buy Shiba Inu because of the popularity of what it was. And now you finally have Robinhood on here as well. They have well over 100, 100 platforms that you can buy it on. Just so many different platforms, right? So that's what got us here. Developing their own thing. I feel like it could have been implemented better to support SHIB a lot better, but that's how we got here, you know. And it's just going to be difficult to get from 4 zeros to 1 zero, or to get from 4 zeros to no zeros. That's where it's going to be a difficult movement. Sorry, I meant to send that a while ago. That was why you're seeing a rally this week. Do you think we'll lose a zero before August? Um, no. I so I think we'll start the pump. I think we'll start a pump the end of second quarter, but I think the pump won't be fully implemented, and you'll probably see it get to a point to where it's going to resist, at either 0.00008 or 9, right? You're going to see it resist around there because that was a previous resistance point, and then you're going to see it jump up, um, which I want to buy some for a short-term trade because I currently have 200 million, and I probably should get to a point to where I hold 1 billion coins, but we'll have to see. Um, I would have liked to have bought 1 billion coins while it was at a lower price point, so maybe it'll go back down, and I hope I hope it does. Because I want to be able to have that price point. But right now, like I said, this month I have to pay taxes, which sucks. I meant to say Amazon, not amazing. Yeah, I was thinking that was out of place. My spelling is trash this morning. My spelling is trash every morning. I'm about to be 365 day holder. That's amazing. 90% new projects are wait, 90% of new projects are unreliable. Only SHIB is the best. All right, that's your opinion. My goal is 3 billion for this year. You want to hold 3 billion. Any thoughts on Elon offering to buy Twitter and might do uh, to the stock? I think this if Elon has so much influence that if he buys Twitter, even the thought of him just buying Twitter should push the stock up. I don't even know what Twitter's ticker symbol is. Was it? It's Twitter. Yeah, even the thought of him buying Twitter, like you can see this bounce that we saw, all the way up to 54 dollars or so. This is amazing to be able to see that pump, just an offer from 45 down here all the way up to $53. $54 or almost $54. That's crazy. And now you're seeing it start to come back down, but just the thought of that is like driving people insane. And that makes me definitely want to get into it. I don't care if it's $50. I don't care where the price is or where the high price is, but this right here makes it look like this resistance point is nothing. You know, if that does happen, this resistance point is absolutely nothing. And it will break through that very easily. It's something that I expect him to take Twitter and turn it into the value of what Tesla brings. Like that's how bullish I will be on it. So I definitely will buy some like long-term Twitter options. Did you go to the store for that tissue? Did I go to the store for the tissue? Why did it take too long? I went upstairs. I had to go upstairs. I record down in my basement, so morning, Matt. Nice to see you. What is the meaning of the title? Cheers, fifth time saying hello. Sorry. The meaning of the title is really like asking the question. Like Robinhood list SHIB, uh, the gains that we wanted. So are these the gains that we wanted? So asking that question to you, are these the gains that we wanted? No, these are not the gains that we wanted. These were gains, but we expected way more out of it. So that's the meaning of the title. So it's like the gains that we wanted, like that type of answer or that type of question. All right, let me put the Discord group up here. All right, let me see. So let me just invite people. So we did hit, as you can see, we did hit 1,000 members. So we have 1.02 thousand members. So congrats to everybody involved in it. We're looking to continue to push this up and build this community into something a lot bigger. You know, 5,000 members, 10,000 members, 20,000 members. We want to push this to something way, way bigger. So thank you guys for supporting, whoever is supporting. Let's see. SHIB Discord. All right. So, yeah, if you want to join this Discord, feel free to hit the link that's in the descript or in the chat. And definitely be a part of the Discord. But I'm going to skip ahead. If I missed your question, feel free to ask it again. But I'm going to skip ahead just so I can, because I have long-winded answers for some reason. My portfolio finally almost rebounded last week. Like when it was at 1.18 trillion. Yeah, or sorry, 2.18 trillion. Run for president. I would vote for you. Thank you, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, well, one, I'm only 31. So it's crazy. I'm 31. I think SHIB restaurant talks turn many investors during their last AMA. Yeah, possibly. No, the gain ain't the one I expected. As a day trader, yes, for sure. Yeah, for day trading SHIB, if you wanted to day trade, that definitely gave you the gains that you wanted. I haven't checked my crypto.com investments yet. Good morning, Matt, in the house. Thank you for being here. WAGMI is setting a standard for gaming crypto. Shiba took too long. Possibly. I mean, there's a lot of cryptos that are starting to really, really get into the gaming space. Good morning, SHIB burners. If if we could get Elon to donate to the burn channel or give us a tweet, We could burn a lot of SHIB. Yeah, that's true. Where's the Discord? So the Discord link is in the descript or in the chat. What are your thoughts on TARP? As a is that a stock or is that a cryptocurrency? You gotta let me know if you're gonna ask something, and because anything could be anything, right? Uh, totally a rug pull. I don't like that. A lot of times these people are honest, so I'm gonna say no. My thoughts are that I wouldn't, just by the name of it. A lot of times they're honest. It's like that guy who made CX coin. He made CX coin. He said before he was gonna make a CX coin and rug pull everybody, and that's exactly what he did. But at least they're honest, I guess. They're not gonna surprise you because of like, look, I told you. It says it as the title. It's a rug pull. Thoughts on thoughts that we're gonna shut down Robin down once they listed Shiba. Guess not. They wouldn't be able to handle the volume. Yeah, I think they wouldn't be able to handle the absolute volume of this running. So like Shiba did not run yesterday, or was it yesterday? I don't know when it was listed anymore. But Shiba did not run. It just had a slight increase, right? If it actually ran and we saw 200% gain, 300% gain, and people were buying so much on Robinhood, which will be the case, I would imagine it's going to be difficult for Robinhood to keep up. And all the other platforms as well. Hopefully this year we get to 0.002. That's going to be tough. I mean, if we burn off a lot, then yes, but I don't think this year it's going to happen. I think we're going to see 1-0 lost, but then that's it. All I know is I'm trying to make my job uh, play money in crypto to be a main source of income, manifesting it now. I hear you. I totally hear you. Do you think Doge will make a big jump this morning? Well, right now we're seeing crypto make a positive move from what I am seeing here. So for Dogecoin, you're looking for a big jump. I don't know if there are any catalysts for Dogecoin to make a big jump. I expect them to make a move when crypto starts to move, but that's pretty much it. I don't expect a huge jump from anything today. I mean, you're seeing Apecoin up 10%, and that's the best that I see within my portfolio. So I thought similar to the listing should have put us at least on the mid 3.5s. I thought it would, but since they did it on a down day, since it was a negative day, that's probably the reason why we didn't see it continue to go up. Usually the market starts to catch up. Pulse chain launch soon. Well, that's good. You're kicking ass for 31 years old. Thanks for all the knowledge you throw towards us. What do you think about Apecoin? So again, I like Apecoin. I have 51 Apecoin at I believe it's a $13. I believe it's a $13 price point because I bought in at 13 and then also bought in at 12. So it's like a between 12 and 13 dollar price point. And yeah, I like Apecoin and the fact that they're offering Apecoin on so many different platforms, everything that they have going for them as well. It's definitely something that I look at as a major positive. Thank you for saying that. You know, I'm doing well for 31. I appreciate that. I feel like I should be, I want to be somewhere further. Um, Especially, with, how we're investing and how much money I am making on different investments in the market. It's just as I make that money, I reinvest the money. You know what I mean? They're pulling, they're supposed to be fighting against rug pulls. Hence the name. Oh, okay. So if I have 35 million, about how much money would I be money would that be with it at if it dropped to 1-0? How much is it worth now? 35 million. 1 million is worth like what, $50? So you're looking at 10 million for 500, right? Uh 1500 or $2,000. So it would be worth, if you lost to zero and it was at the same price, lost to zero and was at the same price, but just took away a zero, then you're looking at $20,000 rather than $2,000. Doge is going to be the first offline coin connected to Starline called Radio Doge. Interesting. Never heard of that. Matt, definitely need to get you a bag. We have moved a little. What, Yacht Club Inu? Yeah, I still haven't looked into anything, but feel free to send me some information and we can look at it as long as I see it. Sometimes I don't see things. So, what do you think the what do you think of EGLD? EGLD. Elron circulating supply. You're looking at 21 million. Look at the circulating supply and total supply and the popularity. It's up your alley. So yeah, we're seeing about $107 million worth of $1 million worth of volume in the last 24 hours. It's good to be able to see that popularity. Um, Circulating supply really only looking at 21 million, total supply 31 million, well, total max supply. It is at $159. The only thing that I don't like about this is the fact that the market cap is definitely on the higher side. For anything like this that I haven't, it's not that I haven't heard of it. Um, I just haven't been interested in it, probably because of the fact that you're looking at $1 billion market cap. So if you look at all history, you can see that history has shown that this can get up to a higher price point, can get up to the $500 price point at a certain market cap. You're looking at about a $10 billion market cap. So where it is now, you're seeing it sort of at, low points, and you could see this push back up to this high market cap, but I would probably push for something here just because this looks like it's not going to hold at those levels. But yeah, the only reason I wouldn't make a move is because it's already in the billions of a market cap, and if it's not a main player, if it's not, um, in the top like 20 or top 25, then really you can't, unless you see something different, because I don't know all about this coin and like what they offer. But when I look at it, the only thing I see is I do see the positive looks there with the circulating supply. The price is okay. The volume is definitely seeing, like, you're seeing a decent amount of volume, but the market cap is a little bit high. Yeah, it's offered on a lot of exchanges too, so the popularity should be a little bit higher if it actually is fully popular. You would like to see, 500 million to $1 billion in volume, but that's that's tough to see in all coins. I love you. Stay young. Oh, jeez. Yo, Matt, what do you? I read that. I love you. Stay young. Age catches up with you. I turned 50 a few days ago, and I'm beside myself. Well, that's amazing that you made it to 50. There are people that don't make it there, so you got to be happy that you made it to that age. I'm happy that I made it to 31. That I'm able to see my daughters at least grow up and gain like some sort of a personality. Like, I'm happy with that. So I'm happy every day that I obviously wake up, but you know, there's definitely gonna be that one day where you don't. And how old are you gonna be when, you don't wake up? But that's sad to think about. When do you think it's going to hit 1 cent? So my thought for 1 cent is 2026. We could see it before then, but that's what I'm pushing for is 2026. Something more conservative, something more believable, I guess. Need to do something about that cough. No, it's about like everything. Like I have allergies that are going on, and it's just bothering the hell out of me. Um, yeah, and I gotta wait 24 hours for this freaking medicine to kick in, which I have to go get new medicine. Because I know the difference between getting sick and allergies. Because for me, when I get sick, my throat starts and it's absolutely horrendous, which sucks for me because um, I um, I talk on the internet. That's all I do is talk. If I don't talk, I'm just looking at you guys. Nobody wants to just look at each other. What is the plan to get more Shiba Burn coin holders? The coin needs more marketing. The devs need to make themselves more known. Yeah, I think they definitely need to do that. And I think the AMAs that they do really work. But the problem is that they're not on multiple exchanges. And I think it is a slow start and they aren't really doing like the best job with marketing. Like they probably understand that. I've seen coins that have amazing forms of marketing, and in order to do marketing, you need money in order to do that, right? They've grown over the last like month or so, growing from a level of like 5,000, I think it was, or 4,000 or 5,000 holders, 5,000 followers on Twitter to 8,000 followers. And now it's kind of been, stagnant, right? It's been, kind of flat. And the reason being is because the marketing really, I haven't seen a ton of marketing lately. And if I don't see anything new, I can't push anything new. I can just talk about the same things, but we need to see new things that are happening within the project, which I think they're working on some stuff. I haven't talked to them in a while. I'll reach out to them on Twitter to see what they're thinking and what the plan is, because I don't even know how much they're going to be burning, if they have been burning over these past couple of days, and how much they've burned in total. You sound so bored, fed up. I do. I'm fed up with what they're doing, the devs are doing, yes, but I'm not bored, no. Holding 43 million SHIB at the moment, just hoping for the best. Aren't we all? Any news on Anchor? Not that I know of. I'm holding Anchor. I like Anchor as a play. This was at its high, I think like 20 cents. So showing that it has that ability to get back up to those levels makes it more of an investment for me. And where this can obviously go as a whole. So I'm very bullish on Anchor, and that's why I continue to hold what I hold. 10,000 coins and waiting for that to make a huge move. Sorry, guys, for all the coughing and all the sniffles and all that stuff. Who won this random name thing for the last burn party? I don't remember. I don't remember the names. Uh, shoot. I don't remember. It was a while ago, but I don't remember. I will have to check on that. Where did I put the information? Where did I put the backup information? Because the problem is that I didn't put the backup information to anybody or to any Excel file. Because once I was done with that, I deleted the Excel file. So I don't know the names. Shoot, might have to do some Stephen Hawk. What? Oh, like Stephen Hawking. Like if you can't talk, so like it's wait, is it Stephen? Is Stephen Hawking's? Stephen Hawking? Is it Hawking's or Hawking? I don't know. Stephen Haw. It's bothering me now. Stephen. It's Stephen Hawking. I remember I used to always say Hawking's, and it's not Hawking's. It's Hawk. Wait, it's hawking. Allergies suck. I understand. Yes, yes, they do. Can we petition for the devs to incorporate Shiba more? I think we can, and I think if someone creates that, we can always put that onto the pay or not the Patreon. We can put it onto the Discord group so that people can be a part of that, so people can um, add to that petition. The more people that come into the membership, um, we can put that there as well. Petition to prioritize SHIB. I think that would be good. Did you ever figure out anything about that copycat Twitter account? So I did get the the name, and I don't know who it is, so I feel like sometimes I might be talking to that person. Like someone tells me, "Hey, you need to check this out." I feel like I might be talking to that person as they're asking the question, basically get information to see if I figured it out or figured out how to stop them. So yes, I've reported that account multiple times. I reported it like twice, and we have to see what Twitter can do. I reported the account on Instagram. I reported the account everywhere that I can, you know? And I mean, it's just going to happen. They're going to create different things. And this is why I don't want to have extra social media that I'm following family members because from what I heard, family members were reached out to and they know it wasn't me. And that's not good. We're seeing Shiba Inu pump right now. Shiba Inu is really running right now. Like, I mean, really, really running. Caught my eye. Uh, Look at this. It's up to 27.05. It broke uh 27 here. Let's see if we can just continue to see that run. That's a huge, huge run, huge candle. What is Anchor? It's a cryptocurrency. Um, I haven't looked into it heavily to see exactly what they do. It was one of my first investments into Coinbase, and I believed in it just because of the circulating supply, the amount of popularity it could have, um, and it was something that really looked like it was going to run. I'm holding 10,000 of it. The easiest way to figure out losing a zero is to take the current value of your portfolio, hypothetically $1,000, and uh, when you bought it, and if it goes to let's say 0.004, that's $10,000. So yes, you just really add a zero. So if you bought at 0.0004 and it goes to 0.0004, um, you're gonna need to just add a zero to the end. And if I was on my deathbed, uh, my make a wish would be to wait to play you in Street Fighter 2. That's how much you mean to us, bro. Well, I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate the super chat as well. And I love Street Fighter 2. I loved it. Playing it on like the actual arcade game was so fun. It was really fun. The imposter may be watching you now. I would agree, probably is. Okay, so did I. Yeah, it's Hammerhawk. I definitely reported them, but I don't know how much that does. Even if they end up verifying me, can you get verified on Twitter? I mean, I only have 4,000 followers, I think it is. Yeah, I only have 4,000 followers. What is going on upstairs? There's like a dog running around, maybe chasing the cats. I'm not sure. Or it's the kids that are chasing the cats, or the kids that are chasing the dog. I don't hear their footsteps though. Now it's starting to come back down. I would like Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft to support crypto for their payments on gaming. Major burn if if so, for SHIB, etc. I would agree that would be good, but it's very tough to get major players in the business realm to invest into um, these coins. A lot of times they're going to go with a coin that was made for gaming. You know what I mean? So most likely they're not going to go for something like Shiba Inu. They'll go for something like Gala or something and partner with that. Just like um, GameStop is partnering with Loopring, right? You know, they specialize in their layer two platform, layer two solution in order to have this NFT platform. As a fellow parent, I just wanted to highlight that dynamic that we not only have to solidify our children's financial future, but also instill hardworking culture. Uh, Lots of new nuances here. Yeah, I I would I would agree with that. Thank you for saying that. That's great because that just reminds me, one of my plans for what I have for the children. And every time I talk to someone that has children, I always ask the question, just like, do you have things set up for them? And they'll say like, oh, I have a piggy bank, and it's like, do you have that gaining interest? Do you put that piggy bank into a 529 account? And they're like, what is a 529 account? And that's where you're like, all right, well now I can educate somebody and let them know about something that they didn't know about. And if they get into a 529 account, you know that you have state benefits, you know that you have basically tax free wealth that you can gain for your children, making your children an authorized user, setting your child up for success before they even get a chance to fail, right? I do want them to fail because it's always great to learn from your mistakes. And that's, yeah, I just want to teach them the best way that I can. Burn Shiba every time someone buys cosmetics. Uh, Cosmetic in Halo Infinite. I haven't even played Halo Infinite. I bought Halo Infinite and never played it, which is crazy because I pre-ordered it and I haven't even downloaded it yet. That's how little I have touched the gaming system lately. I have my Oculus upstairs. Did not touch my Oculus. Your video is taking a different meaning. Why? Uh, the one thing I've learned from Shiba Inu is that some people don't know how to hold. Some people don't. Yes, you're right. But a lot of people do. I mean, if you look at the average hold time, looking at that at like 112, I think, 112 days. Let me bring that up actually. Coin base. Where is their Shiba Inu? Yeah, Coinbase is currently showing that you have 113 days of typical hold time. So people are holding for a long time, right? For a very, very long time. A $1.4 billion market cap. And you're looking at a total supply of 7 billion for Gala. Typical hold time is 48 days. Let's look over the last year. We've seen this at a high of 73 cents. Um, so yeah, I don't know what the total for Gala is. I do want to buy Gala though. You're looking at a total supply of 35.2 billion. So that's a lot of dilution. A lot of dilution potential. I don't like that. I mean, it's not something that they add to that, and I don't know if that ever will be added to it. I really don't. But 1.4 billion and looking at a fully diluted market cap of 7.1 billion is not something that I really like to see, you know? But I like Gala. I like what they have to offer. That's where you start getting into a little bit of a situation. Here's a fresh link to join the Discord peeps. Wait, why would the Discord? I have the Discord link. I tried to join the Discord, but it keeps getting a message invalid address. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's the second time, I guess, that interesting. This link expires in 7 days. I don't want it to expire in 7 days. I want it to be up there forever. Never expire. Generate a new link. I don't know. Why is it not working? You should be you should be at Comic Con with a SHIB table. That would be funny. I would love to be at Comic Con. I would love to go to Comic Con. I've never gone. I probably will go. I need to go just to get around there. Got some new mentions, but I don't want to get into it right now. So we got 300 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you just came in, or if you are just seeing me for the first time. Just joined today. It's honestly the first time it's worked for me, and I've been watching every morning since January. What? Well, I just made this Discord group. I just made this Discord probably like a week ago. We held my 163 million since last May. See, people have been holding for a while. I've been holding SHIB for almost a year now, and I'm the type of person that buys and barely looks at my crypto account. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. Set it and forget it. Very wise words from a very young man. I don't know what I said. What drew you to SHIB, and what drew you to crypto in general? So, what drew me to SHIB was the community. It wasn't really about just the potential at first because the community was very strong. I saw from the start that people were calling out and saying, hey, Shiba Inu is going to be really big. And this was way back when. This was when Shiba Inu was only available on like Uniswap and Bitmart, and it was at a very low price. Like I bought my 4 million that I had for like, I think it was like, I don't know, $3 or something. I don't know how much it was. It was cheap. And I held that over in Bitmart, and I noticed that it continued to get some gains, and I didn't talk about it yet. I was just I invested into it, just had a my foot in the door, and again, I probably should have put more into it, but I wasn't putting a lot of stock into like really like lower things. Like, I mean, I had money in Dogecoin, but Dogecoin was already running at the time. It was already making moves and people were talking about it quite a bit. So Shiba Inu was a different story. I got into it and then held it for a little bit, started to talk about it eventually, and I started to buy more. And I started to see more of the potential. So I started to look into where the circulating supply is. I started to look at the amount that we could burn, what could be implemented before all of this was created. I looked at the ecosystem, everything that was there, and it looked like it could have created something massive with just every transaction burning in some case, some way, shape, or form. And it made it look like, it had a ton of potential. So I continued to talk about it. And obviously, the community grew to something huge. And that's why I was in SHIB. Now, crypto in general, um, I was always against crypto, and I started to realize that it was less volatile and more of a moneymaker for a swing trader and a day trader. And I just started to get into it, and I got into it with Dogecoin. Dogecoin really uh, started to run literally a day after I bought it, and that's the reason why I continued with it. Dogecoin funded it because I invested $100. It turned to 500, and I took out 250, put some into Ethereum, which is a very low amount that I bought up Ethereum. Bought some uh, ET the ETC, um, Ethereum Classic, and I held those three. And Dogecoin continued to run, so I took more out, put it into Ethereum. I decided to move money over to or add money over to Coinbase. That's where I started to buy a lot of my other cryptocurrency, and it just The rest is history, I guess. What's what stock chart do you use? Um, so for stocks, I use Webull. It's the charting is just so much better than any platform. I understand people really don't like what they're all about, payment for order flow and all that stuff. But I I just like their charting. It just fits so well for day trading. And I've tried to do the scenario to where I I chart it over in Webull and then I go and trade over in Fidelity. And it was hard to do. Very hard to do. In order to get my prices filled and having no keyboard shortcuts, it was just so difficult. Like here I can easily buy. So I can easily buy, I can easily sell. So if I wanted to sell what I had here, I could just press Control A and it'll bring that up. Now I'm not gonna put in my password and all that stuff. But it's very easy for me to just trade and set up lines. Like if I wanted to set up a line, a horizontal line, I can press Control H and set up any horizontal line. I believe setting or drawing any line will be Control L. I think that's what it is. Maybe not. That's not the case. Yeah, I don't know. It's not coming up with it, but it's something. I think Control R might do like a rectangle. But yeah, like it just gives me the ability to chart very very easily, and I just love it. Thank you for that super chat, balls and holes. You're really doing a lot here. I appreciate that a lot. Um, your crypto hero name will be Shiba Prime. I'll take that. I'll take it. Shiba Prime. It works. It works. Thankfully, my buddy Alex put me on the SHIB midway through 2021. I secured 10 million, and retrospective, I should have dumped my savings into it. Yeah, I mean, it's I understand what you mean. It's always a what if. It's always a shoulda, coulda, woulda type of thing. But just be glad that you got your foot in the door and understood that um, you put something there, because there's a lot of plays that I literally only put my foot in the door and then I'll see the potential and invest into it heavily and eventually it'll run. But you have to be patient. A lot of people can't find these get rich quick type of plays. There are a lot out there, but not everybody can be as lucky as the Dogecoin millionaire and putting $180,000 into one play because you believe in where it's going to go. And that's insane that someone was able to do that and turn it into $3 million and then not take profit. That's insane. I would definitely take profit around that point. You would never see me hold $3 million worth and not take some sort of profit, not only for myself. Um, well, actually, yes, all for myself, just just so that I can reinvest the money. Reinvesting the money is great and putting it into other plays while you still have, let's say you had $2 million in there. If you take $100,000, you can now put that $100,000 into so many other plays and also create yourself passive income elsewhere, especially like putting it into CRO. You can put 40,000 into CRO, end up getting, I think it's 10% or 12% on your investment on your CRO that you have there, and then also get 5% on every purchase, which I've been having a problem with that card. The card has not been working anywhere. So, like, it hasn't been working online. It hasn't been working to set up bills. It hasn't been working with anything, and I don't know why. So, I need to figure that out. I'm gonna run a $20 bet that Crow King is stronger project than Zelda Inu. The question is, could you do a non-biased review if you don't have if you don't love Crow King? I will PayPal you $20. Well, first of all, I love CRO. So if it's anything to do with CRO and that's actually over here, I wouldn't do an unbiased I would do an unbiased review. I wouldn't say that anything is better than something else because Zelda Inu has its own play, right? I think Zelda Inu will run and it will make a huge move, but it's not to say that you need to compare like I was gonna say something else, but you need to compare coins together Um, some people can imagine what I was gonna say, but yeah, you don't need to compare coins together like that. You need to understand that they both can move, and some one may move more than the other, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're in both plays. And I feel like Zelda Inu is going to be a big runner, and I can look at Crow King a little bit more. I haven't heard much about it. Is it on Coin Market Cap right now? So I don't know if this is a part. What now? It is a part of the Kronos network, so that's good. Because I was going to say it has to be that. um, let's see, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. You have 273 trillion that's out there. You're looking at the volume 16.9 um, or $17,000 worth of volume. You only have three places where you could buy it: Crodex, MM Finance, or two places technically. Both of them are MM Finance here. So you want to be able to have more markets that's available on. You're seeing a $561,000 market cap, so it definitely has some room to run. But I really don't see a lot of popularity, and I understand you're not going to see much popularity when you only have two exchanges that it's on. But yeah, I don't see a lot of popularity. That's the one thing that I require in a lot of the positions. Like if you're seeing a ton of popularity within these two, then you know it's going to be something big when it gets on a bigger platform. So I'm not going to say that it's not going to be huge because I like anything that's on the Kronos network. I feel like the Kronos network is just um, something that I adore. But yeah, I can't see that right now. I can't see the potential in it. There's 6,242 holders. I can't see all of that potential there. There's one wallet that's holding 10.5% of the entire supply, another wallet that's holding 4%, another wallet that's holding 3%, which is understandable. Around 3 to 4% is definitely understandable. Still a little bit high, but then you do have a couple of wallets that are holding around, uh, you know, million, billion, 10 trillion coins, which again, the value of it is about $21,000. Tell you what, I this is where like having a platform may come in handy, right? I can do an unbiased review, and I don't want to be a partner in something that I haven't looked into in depth. So I would have to look into it a little bit more. But this is the thing about being, kind of a content creator is like you can you can basically um, go into a partnership with a lot of coins, or I don't want to go with a lot of coins, only coins that I believe in. So if I do believe in this and I do see the potential in what this could be, because right now the thing that worries me is, this big wallet, and probably this big wallet here. 1% is always great, 2% is always great, 3% and 4% is where I start to get worried, especially 10%. So, anyways, just thinking through a partnership, if I wanted to do something like that and promote this coin or talk about this coin, I would need to look into it a lot more and do my thorough research like I did do with Zelda Inu, with Shiba Burn token and all of that. And because I do respect the Kronos network and anything that is created on the Kronos network, but I need to do a little bit more research on it. And maybe we can connect me to the right people and we could figure out a plan here if if there is one. You know what I mean? Because right now, again, you're looking at a lot that's out there because you don't have everything that is released. Because if you look at the total amount of Crow King that's out there, it's 1 quadrillion. You don't have any that's in a burn address. You just have 273 uh, trillion that is out there. So you still have dilution of, about 70% of the entire supply, which does bother me as well. So you have to do a ton of research. A couple of things are red flags for me. Matt, what's your take on Yearn Finance? I think I looked into Yearn Finance before. Uh, Give me a second. Where do you buy Zelda? So you can buy it on Pancake Swap. You can also buy it on L Bank. I would suggest getting it in one of your wallets, like your Trust wallet or your MetaMask wallet, because you're going to get BUSD rewards as you do hold on to the position. So it makes sense for you to have something like that. I have looked into Yearn Finance before, and the other position you're asking for. I've looked into both of those, but I don't remember. I don't want to spend a ton of time, so I'm just going to look at Yearn Finance. Um, oh yeah, YFI. I don't know why I didn't think of that. YFI is something that uh, it shows a lot of potential. The fact that it shows a lot of potential is because, or the reason why it shows a lot of potential is because one, the volume that goes through it, right? You're seeing $83 million worth of volume that went through this in the last 24 hours. And what's crazier is $83 million worth of volume with only 36,000 coins that are out there. So 18 to $19 is a great price for Yearn Finance. Absolutely fantastic price for Yearn Finance. This typically hovers around that range of 40 to 28, 40 or so. I guess let's say 30 to 40 $1,000 per coin. So the fact that it's down at these low prices of $18,000 um, makes me look at it and go, this definitely has a huge potential chance to run, right? To get to a way higher level of where it was previously, which it did get to about 90. I thought it got to like I thought it got to, yeah, $90,000. I think I'm thinking of socks. The socks got to like $200,000 per coin. But yeah, there's so little coins and so much potential in where this can actually go. Like the market cap that it's been at a $2.8 billion market cap. Again, there's only 36,000 coins. Um, that's what makes it very interesting. So yes, big fan of Yearn Finance of YFI. Just a reminder for everyone in here to ask friends and family members how they are doing. Suicide falls in the top 10 causes of death. Help a friend. That's great that you would mention that. That's true. It makes me want to call family members today and just see how they're doing. Um, you know, talk to them. the I just have a problem with talking with anybody because I'm very introvert. I'm always to myself. So it's always a mission to get up and talk to people, even the people that are here. I love seeing them and will say I love you more than I actually have a conversation, which is good and bad. Um, but yeah, I'm so introvert, so to myself that I really don't want to reach out to people and talk to people, but it is good to do that. Matt, do you think when Shiba hits 1 cent, will it drop because of the amount of people that will sell, or will it go even higher because of the hype of new millionaires? So both. I think initially we will see a pullback probably before 1 cent. And then when it does get to 1 cent, we'll see a pullback at 1 cent, a slight pullback back to a previous resistance level that now is a new support. So when it goes up to 1 cent, or sorry, when it goes up to zero point 0.8, maybe zero point 0.7 or zero point 0.8, that's where you start to see people sell a little bit because you're on the verge of getting to a penny. You know that it's not going to get exactly to a penny. People are going to sell before. That always happens. So zero point 0.7, 0.007 is where you are going to see a lot of a pullback, maybe 0.008 as well. Um, and you're probably going to see that pullback down to maybe 0.005 or 0.003 just because of the amount of people that are selling. However, with more hype, you're going to see more people that made money and more potential from there. Just like people saw the potential of it getting to 4 zeros, they got to 4 zeros, people sold whatever they sold, and now we're on the verge of getting to 3 zeros, right? So it's going to have those pullbacks, and you're going to see those years that it goes by, right? So it gets up to 1 cent or close to it. It's probably going to pull back to point 0.003, and stay around those levels for quite some time before we start to burn more and people see more potential. And then it's going to get to one, and then it's going to pull back a little bit, and then it's going to skyrocket, right? Go up to a point to where it gets to 1 cent, 2 cents, right? And then we're going to see those pullbacks at certain levels, maybe 5 cents, 10 cents. But we are going to see retracements and strong retracements at that, where we have millionaires that are getting into the position for it to just double. And hopefully you're one of those people that held on to some from when you first bought, and then you'll see it get to just some crazy levels. And it's not something that we can absolutely predict, but it'll be good. Do you buy NFTs? So I have three NFTs, two Bally's NFTs and one Crypto.com NFT. Yes, I do buy NFTs. I'm just starting to get introduced to it. Are you guys going to stock up on Dogecoin Mars? Elon, in my opinion, Elon Mars is supposed to be Elon Musk as a Shiba Inu dog. I'm not a big fan of that because of the Methuselah Foundation and how much it actually goes into that. Because no matter what, those tokens are given to a foundation who can eventually use that for funding and for research or whatever you need to use it for. But they need to use it. That's the point. Show them that token I posted about last night. Grab a token? Oh, I don't know where it is. I guess it is here. So it's untracked on here. I don't know where I can actually view it. Uh, I don't know where I can view the chart. Uh, no, I don't want to. I don't want the definition of liquidity pool. I just want to go to a place where we have the chart. Can you post the link to the chart? Because I don't have it. Okay, that triggered me and made me sad. What are we talking about? What triggered you? Oh, because suicide. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm holding 200 million for 20 years, 20 plus years. That's a lot. I probably will be. So I have 200 million now. I want to hold a billion by the time uh, everything is said and done, right? Um, but I don't know if I'll get there. But right now, I have my plan with 200 million, and I will make moves as time goes on, turning 200 million into millions of dollars. Um, but that's in due time, and I think we will have points to where I sell, but it's not going to be anytime soon. Honestly, how long do you think it will take to get to 10 cents on Shiba? Uh, I'm just holding and forget about it. So obviously it's difficult to forget about it because you see all the hype that's going around and you're into all the things that are changes and everything. The metaverse that's taking place, all the things that we're doing with the Discord group and the community and everything, all the burns. It's very difficult to forget about it, but I understand what you mean. I think it's going to take probably a while, somewhere around probably to 2028 for it to get to 10 cents. I expect 2026 for it to get to 1 cent. That's where my expectation is. Um, but that's with the thought that we have a lot of burning that's coming on, but we don't have a ton of burning that's happening. It's just some. But if we take it upon ourselves to support some of these coins that are doing massive burns, I think that's where we start to see the potential in this, start to see the potential in where things can burn. We need to create the utility, right? If the devs are not going to create the utility, then we need to find a way to create the utility and have new devs for a new ecosystem that only supports SHIB. And it won't be as big as the ecosystem that they're building over there because they're building a metaverse. They have a ton of funding that's going into it. But we will support something really big. We will support you know, these NFTs that we can create, and that could be a good use case, right? You're supporting the NFTs that could go towards a game. Um, and we have games that we are playing that we can all support. And if we all support those games, then we'll see, you know, Shiba Inu supply consistently go down. Remember, if you play one level in Brickbusters, if everybody plays one level, I think that's burning off $20,000 every day, which is somewhere around, you know, a billion or so. Right, I think 3/4 of a billion right now. So just feel free to check out the games, check out whatever the ideas are. Check out the tokens. I feel like the tokens are going to be big because the more that we invest into these tokens, the more that we believe into these tokens that are burning Shiba Inu, as long as they are transparent with us, we can do something huge for Shiba Inu. And that's what I'm trying to support with a Shiba Burn token, with a ETH SHIB, with a Scarecrow, all of those tokens that are out there. We need to support them, you know, and there's always that chance. You never know what a coin developer is up to and what they decide to do in the end, but we have to believe in our community, and hopefully, we can have people that check into what these people are all about, and we can just have massive burn parties. We have massive burn parties every month. If we can have standard burns every day for all of these coins or these tokens, these investments would be amazing. Have my burn party for the Let It Burn channel. Have the burn party from Shiba Burn Tube. They're included on the Discord as well. Go and support all of their videos. They can post their videos within the Discord group, and you can check out their videos. And I just want to be able to support it in such a big way and create some sort of normal use case with it. And that's why I want other burn partnerships to come on here. I would love it because right now we have one, two, three, four, five burn partnerships on here. So we have SHIB Superstore, that was the first burn partnership to join. We have the Let It Burn channel, which obviously is my YouTube channel. Shiba Burn Token, they've joined. ETH SHIB, they didn't join yet, or maybe they did. I haven't seen them here. Shiba Crush, they're here as well, and they're burning with their games. So let's just do as much damage as we can on the burn side, but make it a normal use case. Gaming and buying coffee and all that stuff would be great, and it's a great use case. Um, so I would like to put Shiba Coffee Company on here, but they haven't joined. I reached out to them, they haven't joined it, and I don't know if they support it at all, but I just want to support every single burn opportunity, every single burn method that's out there. So yeah. All right, so we got 287 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, and we have 67 people on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate you guys for being here and being a part of this community. We have 119 likes over there too. Uh, Bob, you seem to do a really good job with like moderating and putting all of the links out there and everything. And I made you a moderator on the Let It Burn channel, and I appreciate that a lot. Would you want to be, and if you are listening, would you want to be a moderator over in the um, Discord group as well? Because we have like three moderators, I think. We have AMC Trapper, which is um, um, Clay Bros like moderator, and I guess he trusts AMC Trapper as well. We have Fire King, that's obviously a moderator, and then we can make you a moderator as well. And if you guys want to, you can work your way up to admin as you get familiar with Discord. Just let me know if you're interested in it. I mean, I'm holding 200 million for 20 years. Honestly, I read that. Awesome, man. I 100% support you from the start, buddy. I appreciate that. Have you talked about Zelda Inu yet? I have talked about Zelda Inu. We haven't seen anything yet. I don't think they came out with anything yet. I know there's supposed to be like an announcement this week. I went to Shiba Burn token. Go to Zelda. Zelda Inu. So Zelda Inu is uh let's see, ecosystem announced 9 hours ago. Get ready. Yes, we do need to get ready. So they don't have an announcement yet, but something big is coming for this week. Like we are definitely um hyped to see. Oh yeah, look, Elon Musk offers to buy Twitter for 41 million. 41 billion. 41 billion dollars. 100% of Twitter. That just will be phenomenal. But yeah, Zelda Inu has something big coming, and I can't wait to share it with you guys and research it and be a big part of it as well. So just wait, guys, just wait. 12,000 followers, and I think they're gonna change the game with cryptocurrency here. Let me go back here. All right. Isn't Zelda Inu a copyright issue? No, it's not. It's not based on the game or anything related to it. Zelda is the name of a dog. There's no transparency with the devs. That's why I don't see them legit as them. Wait, you're talking about you're talking about Shiba Inu. Yeah, there's no transparency with the devs. I would agree. They talk about transparency, but then they're not transparent at all, right? If you look at any of their AMAs and you ask any questions about upcoming projects, you get no answers. Well, we can't release that information right now. We don't have that information. That's not something we thought of. Even though they're building it, it's like the burn portal. What's going to be involved with the burn portal? Well, we can't release that information. What are you talking about? If you have a burn portal, release the information. It's not something that somebody can copy because you can't copy Shiba Inu's popularity. Like I don't understand it. I never understood it. Never understood it at all. You guys claim to be transparent and claim to have an importance in transparency, but then you're never transparent. This is why they don't want me to speak at AMAs, I'll tell you that. Because I mean, it would seem like an argument because they are not transparent and they claim that they want to be. Uh, have about 50 million stake. That's good. Again, I think with like understanding what could be done here, right? If they had something within their staking pool, right? If you staked in Shiba Swap and you get a certain percentage, you also have a certain percentage that goes towards burn. So let's say you stake your 50 million within Shiba Swap, right? Shiba Swap will pay you a 2% return or 3% return or whatever in Shiba Inu, right? Well, now you can take that 1% of the 50 million that you have and or 1% of that 3% that you gain daily or weekly or whatever goes towards burning off Shiba Inu. We have 40 trillion that's staked. 40 trillion, if we stake that and we basically take 1% of that every quarter. I don't even know what that actually will be, but I'm sure we will have a lot. And that's just one burn method, right? One consistent burn method. Why is that not being thought of? It's because they don't want to burn coins. No transparency. Someone is telling them not to say much. Does Bitcoin have transparency? Yes, they do. Bitcoin doesn't change anything within the process. That's the problem. Is that if you're developing a full metaverse around something, you want transparency. Does CRO have transparency? Yes. Everything they do, they announce way ahead of time. They tell you that they're doing this 3 months in advance, right? That's what the transparency is. Um, you know, uh, even Zelda Inu says like it has big things coming, right? And obviously, the biggest announcement that you can get, it's not something where they tell you that they have something and then they don't tell you the details of it. Like you're not going to have a coin come out and go, all right, well we have a burn portal, but we can't tell you exactly what it's going to do. Like, how does that make sense? You have to basically say, all right, I have a burn portal. This is the plan. This is what we plan on developing here. 1% burn for every transaction. Great, right? That's that's what we would love to see and hear, but they don't give us that. 54.2 $54.20 is a bit expensive. Uh, I mean, it is. They're going to buy it on the higher side, and the reason why is because they're trying to entice them and purchase them out. I mean, if I was the owner of Twitter for I don't care. I $42 billion, like $1 billion. It's freaking phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, it makes it 42 or 52 is lower than where it is at this previous high point here. However, that's not the highest point that it has been, and it will go a lot higher if Elon Musk does buy Twitter. I guarantee it. If Elon Musk buys anything, it's going to the moon. What are the burn channels for exactly? So it's to burn off Shiba Inu. So basically, we take 50% of the revenue, 100% of the profits, and burn off Shiba Inu. So it's not for building utility. It's for building excitement because burn channels are not utility. It's you going out of your way in order to burn off Shiba Inu coins. Now, you are watching a video and getting some information from it. Sometimes it's just an update on how much the burn channel has been or has made. But you're getting some updates and getting some information. So while you're watching, you could also burn Shiba Inu. So it's a form of, um, I guess, normality, I guess, if you're looking at what you normally do. But it's not anything that's building utility. We're hoping to have actual utility to where people buy another coin that's a part of the burn ecosystem, and maybe we can call our Shiba Inu community the SHIB burn ecosystem or the burn ecosystem. Um, that could be something big, but we would want to change the name after we get a certain amount of people that are included in here because this could be uh, building utility. And I don't think it's about burning, it's about building utility and burning. It's about limiting the supply and making it normal use to limit the supply. Right, but Zelda Inu is using the shield graphic from the game. No, they're not using the exact shield graphic from the game. Anybody can get any shield. It's a generic shield. Uh, have you done a video how to buy Zelda? I've done a video about Zelda. Zelda is very easy to buy. You can get it on L Bank if you sign up for an account on L Bank, or you can go on Pancake Swap, right? So if you have money that's in MetaMask already, if you funded money into MetaMask, then you can buy it on Pancake Swap. All you have to do is have the um, uh, Binance network. So you have different main nets, and you have the Binance main net. Um, you have I don't know, the Kronos mainnet, Avalanche mainnet, Ethereum mainnet. So as long as you have Binance Smart Chain, you're good. And then you can buy Zelda Inu. Let's see. Why is there a website? SHIB, the Metaverse, only registered until 2024. Someone mentioned it the other day in Discord. Good point made. So I don't know. Maybe they only register the website for 2 years. So a lot of times when you register a website, you can do it for multiple years. Um, but doing it for 2 years, I don't know why they wouldn't register it because I don't know if the price probably won't go up because it's a standard price. I believe Shiba Inu has been announcing just the hype dies. I don't know what that means. Matt, I tagged you in a tweet. Uh, a few highly used hashtags. Okay. For what? Highly used hashtags for what? Let me go to my Twitter over here because I'm not gonna. Let me see. Retweet. Forget about the Let It Burn channel. Okay, yes. Don't forget about the Let It Burn channel. You're right. I don't see anything. Uh, not knocking Matt, but the most wait, not knocking Matt, but the most transparent YouTuber out there is Shiba BurnTube. He is great example for all burn projects to follow, live burns and full ad revenue. Uh, also model his approach this way. I would agree that he's transparent. I think he kind of you know looks at the glass half full most cases, but he is transparent. He does show everything, and I agree with you there. Flav beats if you are watching in any way. But yeah, I if he wants to put his videos in the Discord group, he can put his videos in the Discord group and um, easily get more viewers to the Let It Burn or to not the Let It Burn channel to Shiba Burn Tube channel and up that revenue because the more views you have, the more revenue you have. I think the only thing he really doesn't understand is how YouTube works. I would love to be able to explain YouTube to him so that he can up that revenue a little bit more because I think his revenue is really only like $500 right now, and I think it's something where you can up the revenue just a little bit more. Um, yeah, there's a couple of things, but yeah, I don't know when I got that tweet. I don't see anything. Uh, baby Zelda Inu. They made a baby Zelda Inu. We don't want that. I don't think. I don't see anything that you have here. Yeah, I didn't get tagged in anything or mentioned in anything. Wait, there we go. Everybody show your support for Perry AK and his Let It Burn channel. Hashtag Let It Burn channel. Uh, he has been doing great things for the Shiba army. He's 100% transparent. Let's burn. Yes. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. All right, let's go back. So we're at 4,299 followers. We're almost at 4,300 followers. Who wants to be that 100th follower there? Anybody? Any takers? Any recent whales on SHIB? I believe there were recent whales, and we saw that pump just earlier. I haven't seen if there were any new whales this morning, but I have saw that there were recent whales that got into it, yesterday and the day before that, actually. 92 million stake has earned me cumulative, wait, one cumulative bone, and that sucks. Yeah, it's not good. Shitoshi still hasn't revealed his face. They're about transparency. Come on, guys. These devs hungry. hungry to get money in their pockets, and I won't be surprised if they leave the project. No one knows who they are. Yeah, I mean, it's all the devs. It's not the fact that just the creator of it is hiding their face. I understand that 100% because you never really want to know who the creator is of anything. I mean, when you look at Ethereum, I guess that's okay. It worked out just fine. But for the devs that are included in it, you want to understand what their intentions are, especially since nobody knows what the true vision would be and that nobody has the ability to update the contract. Can you rank your favorite crypto exchanges based on uh, TE tokens you like? On the tokens you like. Um, so I would say um, crypto.com number one because it holds everything that I really love as well as gaining passive income off of it. So you know that passive income is 100% my favorite thing to have. Then I would probably say Coinbase, just because of the ease of use and Coinbase Pro and having the multiple platforms that you can have under like one account name or username. It's amazing. Um, then I would have went with Gate.io, but now it's not like available in the US, so I can't really say that that's a good one for me. Um, Not anymore. But then I really wanted to get into FTX. I hear a lot of great things about FTX, and they have a lot of cryptos that are available, crypto coins that are available that I really love, and you can gain interest on those as well. So I would probably go with those three, um, but leave it there. There's other crypto exchanges that you can get into, Binance, Binance.us, all of that. But I haven't. I've been in Binance, but it's not something that I love. Everything else seems more updated, more modern. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that roulette wheel. It means a lot. That super sticker. You got a you got a Shiba Inu. I don't know if they're laughing or whatever they're doing. I appreciate that super sticker quite a bit. It means the world to me. Um, what are your thoughts on Bryce? So I think I've looked into Bryce one time before. And I can't remember. I wish I could remember exactly what they were and what the amount was. But I mean, you're looking at 427 trillion. You're looking at a 365 million dollar market cap. It has hit a high, um, where you're probably not going to see the market cap adjustment. It has, created these increases, decreases, flattened out, and then you see that flatten out before it starts to really, rise up, which I guess is interesting. But it has a lot of platforms that it's available on, which is definitely a good thing. Not crazy like major platforms. You really don't see any major platforms besides the Gate.io, which again is going to be limited to the amount of holders that you can have there. So that's the most volume that you see there. But I want to see a little bit more volume. I've seen millions of dollars in volume with only three platforms. So when you have that many platforms out there, I want to see more and more volume that goes through it. So that would be my problem there. Um, if we go into the contract, we do have 132,000 holders, which is pretty interesting to have that many holders. And 57% is burned off in the dead address, the dead wallet. I don't know what their plan is for burning, if they are burning anything, but the popularity isn't there yet. So if they're aggressively burning too soon, then burning may not be a factor as to increasing the price. So you need to see the popularity before you start burning, right? If we see some sort of implementation where they say we're going to burn after the first year or we're going to start burning after the second year or something like that, that's where you start seeing a lot of people buying in, FOMO buying, and then burning does impact the price. So it'll be interesting to see what it ends up being. But again, right now, I could tell you uh, I would only be able to buy it if I wanted to get it on PancakeSwap or LBank actually. They just need more platforms. Bro, what's the significant resistance we need to break for SHIB? Probably 3,500. 3,500 is definitely right now. 3,000 is a hard resistance point, but the hardest resistance point is around that 3,500 mark. So that's probably the biggest resistance we need to see right now. Serious question, Matt. What would happen if 100 million people bought 100 million SHIB? Well, you would see the price rise, but if 100 million people bought 100 million SHIB, you would probably see a sell of about 100 million people selling 100 million SHIB as well. Because as you see prices that go up, you're also going to see people that take their profit going down, right? That's the problem. Is when people pump the price or when a whale pumps the price, you see it start to fall down, just like you're seeing now with Shiba Inu. So if we go to SHIB, we just type it in SHIB here. You're going to see that the price was pumped, right, by maybe a whale or by whatever, but people see that price and they're like, okay, from this price to this price, I gained some money out of it. So let me get out of that position. That's a quick swing trade. I made the money that I wanted to make, and now I'm out. Right? So that's what they end up doing. And you're going to see these lower highs and lower lows. So no matter if people buy 100 million, you're going to see people sell 100 million on the other side of the coin, right? That's the reason I'm bullish on Dogecoin. They have transparency with Elon Musk and Vitalik on board as well. Big things coming in the future. I thought Vitalik was more bullish on Shiba Inu, but I guess all dog coins maybe. But Dogecoin is not even on the Ethereum network. I thought Vitalik was more Shiba based because of the fact that it's on the Ethereum network. I've never heard of Zelda Inu until now, but I'm seeing it. It looks on on the naming front, Sword and Shield. I can see why they're using gaming uh, reference to lure Zelda fans into it. So yes and no, but it wasn't something that was modeled at like fully after that because Zelda is the name of a dog. Um, but it seems like a lot of cryptocurrencies have a gaming aspect to it, right? And that's just how it's been going for a lot of cryptocurrencies. Comp is low key. Wait, comp low key is the one. I would agree. I love comp. I have comp. I have 15, and I'm looking for that to rise back up to 400 slash 500. I haven't even seen anything that happened lately. Thank you for that super sticker. Thank you for being you. Well, thank you for being you, Edwin. I appreciate that super sticker a lot. Thank you so much. Looking at themselves in the mirror. I look at myself in the camera, but I guess that's the same. Thank you for that super sticker again. Um, I bought $30 in Shiba Inu and Robinhood and got 1 million shares. Do I actually have that or is it Robinhood's coin? I get a piece of the profit. So if you have wallets, so it's your money. You're getting all of the profits. But if something happened to Robinhood, then technically that's Robinhood's money, right? So Robinhood would do something with it. Robinhood owns the coins. You don't own the coins, right? But with wallets, it's a different story. Like with Robinhood wallets, if you have access to that, I believe you get your own wallet address to where you can send them out to other addresses. Um, but right now, not everybody has access to it. People are on the wait list. I don't even know where I'm at if I'm still on the wait list. Let's see. Maybe not. It doesn't say that I'm still on the wait list because it said down here that I was on a wait list for my uh, rewards. Let's go to my portfolio. I mean, all I have is Dogecoin, and I guess I have Microsoft. Is that right? Yeah, all I have is Dogecoin and Microsoft or Dogecoin. I don't know. All I have is Dogecoin. Wait, do I have $5 worth of Microsoft? It looks like I have $5 worth of Microsoft. I don't know. I don't really buy on Robinhood, but it doesn't tell me that I have access to the wallets. Why is it so bright? Elon is why SHIB pumped in October. But Elon doesn't like SHIB, or he doesn't talk about SHIB. It's not that he doesn't like it. Both Elon and Vitalik do not hold SHIB. They are fans of Doge. Interesting. They need to focus on utility instead of the famous names. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I think either way, both of them are great plays. I just want to see Dogecoin stop making new coins. If they can stop making new coins, then I'm um all for Dogecoin running. Hmm. You're very welcome, sir. Please don't stop doing what you're doing. Great help. Great help to people like me. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna keep doing what I am doing. I'm always gonna be here for the SHIB community. I'm not gonna be a person that gives up, even though it's tough every day seeing people that come through and basically say like, oh, I dialed back the energy, but people would be like, oh, you're a scammer because of this, because of what they wrote in the blog, and it's like you're not really understanding. Like, it's like come to one of my videos and understand what I'm talking about, and then you'll know. Obviously, that's not my intentions. It's not what I want to do. I want to build Shiba Inu up to the biggest thing that it can be, and make people a ton of money, right? Doge mascot is also a Shiba. Yes, Fire King. That's why they're on board to help with Doge. Vitalik wants wants a Doge and Ethereum bride. Is that the same clothes from what? Didn't Vitalik wear those PJs though? Yeah, both of them are Shiba. You made it when you got haters. It's okay, don't listen to them. Well, the thing is like I want people to understand. Like I'm not gonna sit here and just let them, have a conversation and say, hey, someone said, hey, didn't you get out of Shiba? Don't you like dislike Shiba now? And that's not the case. And someone commented and said, no, he was just called out for being a scammer. And I was like, scam what? And then they basically explained um, that like we invited the Shiba devs to an AMA, and you didn't invite them to the AMA. And I was like, first of all, I didn't invite anybody to anywhere. The only people I invite is people to the Discord group. But I didn't invite anybody to anywhere. That was, Shiba Burn token that was trying to basically get an understanding of what was the issue and really just to talk to people about it. However, they didn't want to do that because obviously they know that they're in the wrong and they wouldn't be able to tell their side. And as soon as you say something, then they would just have to go, well, whatever. Like, we don't believe you, even though the information is right in front of you. And they would look stupid. So that's why they didn't come to the AMA. And it's understandable. I didn't think that they would go to the AMA because they would just look stupid and they would be forced to backtrack on their statements, which they wouldn't do anyways because Trophius is very stubborn, so stubborn and so into himself that he wants to write a blog about three parties involved that leave one party that left the Shiba Inu community, um, and two others that really want to improve it and want to improve the burn rates and utility, but they decide to say that they are not transparent, even though I'm very transparent, 100% transparent. It looks like Shiba Burn token is very transparent as well. Coming out and doxing the lead dev, showing you all of the burns, showing you that 19% that they had as a large wallet that they made a big stink about, saying, oh, well, we don't know what this contract wallet is for, even though Shiba had the same thing where they were introducing it to other exchanges. But they ended up understanding that, and they said, all right, we don't need that much in order to fund exchanges. So they gave 6% to Shiba where it cannot be accessed, and now Shiba is the biggest holder of Shiba Burn token. So they ended up getting rid of tokens, essentially burning it off because nobody can access those tokens. So unless you own the original wallet there, right? Which you don't. So, and the funny thing is, they bring up Token Sniffer as an issue when if you bring up Shiba and Token Sniffer, it's not the strongest thing either. Token Sniffer doesn't tell you everything. It doesn't. It does tell you a bit about certain pieces, but it does not tell you everything. So, um, like it just bothered me a lot that they obviously claim transparency and they're not transparent at all. But whatever. Um, Thank you for that super chat. Hey Matt, did you see Elon offered to buy Twitter for 57 a share? Wait, he just offered 57 a share? I thought it was 52. Did it like change? Let's go home, see if he has. Did he up his offer? Up with the Kardashians. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, I don't know. 43 Jesus. $43 billion. Wow. Yeah, see, I see 40. Maybe Twitter board thinks they are smarter than Elon and can get it to 75 a share. But if they don't sell that stock, it's going to crash, I think. Elon has them by the balls. Pretty much. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Retweet that. I think Elon does have them by the balls. That's crazy to think about that. It's like right now the stock is increasing. Twitter is up by 5%. But, if they don't sell it, what's going to happen? Is it going to go down to 31? Are we going to see it hit those lows again? Or are we going to see it find a way to get back up? But either way, if he sells it for 54 or sells it for 52 or whatever, or if they sell it for 52, this is definitely going to run. I didn't see 57. I see 50. I saw 52 and now I see 54. You're 1000% correct. This is an opportunity for everybody to gain wealth. I'm an old school investor, and you new school investors are keep the investment environment balanced. That's true. Elon posted a picture of a Shiba Inu and SHIB pumped Doge. It was brilliant. Um, who bought Doge based on Elon on SNL and got wrecked? I didn't. I bought it way before. That was so fun. I recall I bought just a week before, and it was quite fortunate. Thanks, Elon. The Doge, I'm skipping things. The devs just want the community to buy Bone and Leash instead of SHIB. They hide behind a computer desk. That's the way that it seems. That is the way that it seems. Held at blue 600 million SHIB. As pumped Shiba, we pulled 20K from SHIB. The Doge dump post SNL was all planned. CIA agent Elon Musk helped Fed get it stimmy back. I don't know. It seems like they're trying to get that stimmy back right now with inflation hitting an all-time high. I never understood how they are proud to welcome the SHIB burn officer. I never understood how they were were proud to welcome the SHIB burn officer. I don't know what that meant. The masses aren't incredibly bright, however, they are incredibly lazy. I don't know what that means, but yeah, people want to make quicker money without doing much. It's understandable. I try and do as much as I can, and you could see that in the amount of effort that I'm putting into SHIB. But uh, it doesn't always translate to people because people have to support it. Even though I'm building something, people still have to support it by joining the Discord groups, by watching the videos, by playing the games, and all that other type of stuff. Any coin goes mainstream, take profits. Good morning, love y'all. It's like 40 billion. Elon pumped and dumped Twitter stock. It seems like he's going to do that if they don't sell it to him. If Twitter hits a $70 range, I'll be offloading for sure. Matt, what do you think about XRP? Do you have a position? I don't have a position in XRP. I treat it as a day trade or a swing trade. When I see it very low in price, I buy into it and I end up profiting off of it. But I don't ever treat it for the long term. I know there's people that are very bullish on XRP. I'm not a big uh, long term bullish person on XRP. It's all swing trade for me. Just buy Shiba and send it to a cold wallet. That takes the power away from the exchanges. I guess, but what power do they really have? Well, the only power that they would have is it would be insanely difficult for you to sell it. You put it into cold storage. XRP was great. The first or third Thursday of January 2018 went from 75 cents to $3.25. Would be amazing. Wait, would be nice to see Shiba use this payment on Amazon. Yes and no. I don't like using investments to buy depreciating assets. That's not for me. I'm a person that loves buying an investment with an investment. That would be great. Or spending regular money on an investment. Because if I'm going to take $25 and buy something with it, I damn sure am not going to spend a fee for buying something on Amazon. A massive fee at that. Um, Now, if they could find a way to implement something, a layer two solution and purchasing things, that would be great. It was that blog article uh, where it was said, "We're proud to welcome SHIB burn officers." I didn't see that part. Uh, are you gonna have a live tomorrow or nah? I think I will. I'm pretty sure I will. Um, I'm gonna be live, but probably not for long. I am building my fence around my house. So yesterday was a nightmare because we don't have the auger yet, and we're getting the auger. So it was definitely a nightmare digging those holes with all the rocks that we have. Um, and all of the nasty stuff that they put in there. Like I saw, um, like I was trying to dig through it, and I don't even know what it was, but I had to cut it, and it was like some sort of like metal like rod or something, or not a rod, but like metal sheet of paper that I had to cut with like some really sharp like shears. And it bothered the hell out of me because I couldn't pull any other dirt out because it kept pulling that piece. SHIB is giving you sell vibes, then sell, so the price will go up. What? If you don't own any coins on the exchanges, then uh, taking the coins off their exchanges, taking the power away slowly. But I don't understand what power you're taking away, because if the price goes up, how are you going to be able to sell? How are you going to be able to, pull out at your certain price points? I'm a fan of keeping them on exchanges unless you're afraid of exchanges um, going bankrupt or something, not being able to fund what you have there. Price didn't pump much, or oh well. More time to accumulate. Robin has been walking on thin ice for a while. Do you really think they would list a speculative token like SHIB for nothing? Come on. I guess. Bitcoin is at 41 187. SHIB is at 2700, 2600, almost 2700. Bitcoin doubles to 82. SHIB will only be. Do you understand that Bit if Bitcoin doubles, altcoins end up going 500x. like not that high. It's like 500%, so 5x. So if Bitcoin creates a 10% rise, you see a lot of altcoins that rise by 50%. Um, Bitcoin's percentage moves a little bit, and altcoins drive up a lot more. So Bitcoin really only has to double for this to potentially lose a zero. 100 million SHIB on public. Thoughts on a place to move it to stake? Thanks for all your great content. Well, first you want to see what the percentages are that you end up paying for sending it. But I think sending it to crypto.com, you get 2%. I think FTX does also have a percentage that you get on that. If you're out of the country, Binance, I believe, has like 5% or so. Binance.us does not have a percentage on staking Shiba Inu, but then you can also stake it on Shiba Swap and get Bone in return, I believe. So, yeah, those are the options that I know of right now. Uh, you told us not to sell. You told me CRO staked was a great idea. That takes 28 days to unstake. Have it in cold wallet takes about how many minutes to send to an exchange and sell. So understand that a CRO is a completely different story. A CRO, you're putting it into an exchange in order to gain that percentage. You're gaining the percentage every day, so you're able to take whatever you have. If you have bits and pieces that you want to sell, so say with my Shiba Inu, I gained 3% on that. So throughout that time period, that 3%, whatever I'm gaining in my APY is going directly into my regular wallet, which means that if I wanted to sell certain portions, I can sell those at, whatever rate that I wanted to sell it at. But yes, staking it, it'll take you 28 days to unstake. But if you're staking it, you should have an understanding that you're staking it because you don't believe that it's going to make a move in the next 28 days. You don't believe that it's going to make the move that you want in the next 28 days or 90 days or 180 days, right? So staking it is giving it that understanding that it's not going to make a huge move, but you're getting a percentage back from the exchange. Matt is smart, but he doesn't necessarily know what he's saying. I don't know what you're talking about. I've made so much money out of the crypto market and so much money out of the stock market, and also am consistently making passive income that if I don't know what I'm talking about, then I mean, you can feel free to leave and unsubscribe because you are subscribed. I don't want to address this anymore because if you're just going to talk like that, then I'm just going to let the comments flow and not even talk about what you're saying. So I don't really care anymore. If you don't understand the benefits of staking over putting it in cold storage, then just go on about your day. At this point, I don't want to sit here and waste everybody else's time responding to you. Alan, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. I've been lucky with the ups and downs with SHIB. I've been selling and buying so far and buying 600 million more. Well, that's amazing. That's amazing that you were able to do that. Uh, what do you think about the SHIB metaverse? Are you buying land? I'm not buying land because it is not benefiting SHIB in any way right now. It looks like the highest price for land is around 5 Ethereum. I don't know what the lowest price for land is, but we're looking at basically 5 Ethereum that people can pay. Let's go take the high road. Yeah, I love Matt. I don't even give him energy. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him any more energy. If I just see more comments, I'm just gonna time him out and then send him off on his way. So obviously he doesn't want to be subscribed over here. He just wants to talk. Um, Nothing's getting under my skin. You're just about to get blocked. I mean, it's cool. You know what? Matter of fact, I don't care at this point. So you can unsubscribe if you want to, because if you don't get it, then whatever. I mean, I guess they don't like free money from staking. Yeah, I guess so. I really wish they used Shiba token to buy land. Yeah, so do I. If they used Shiba token to buy land, I guarantee Shiba's price would have been insane. Um, and also, we would have seen so much utility for burning Shiba Inu that it just would have been amazing. A dude put on your MJ jacket. Dude, put on your MJ jacket and just beat it. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Also said Elon was the CIA. Take that for what it's worth. So talk about people who are uneducated. Did you mention FCF pay? Now we are listed. I didn't mention that. You tell him that. That's funny. All right, we're getting close to being done here. We're like a couple minutes away. I need to get some like real breakfast in me. Oh, we are open, so we're seeing the price of Twitter fall right now, and I guess it's starting to come back. So I don't know what they're gonna do when it comes to offering. Are they just gonna let this ride and then they're gonna try and up the price or something? Maybe they're like what David Portnoy said is that they're trying to basically get $70 per share out of them, or maybe they won't sell it. I love you as we hodl SHIB. Buy this hidden gem. Colt. I've heard about it. I'm trying so hard to stay awake because this is important to me, and we need to help Shiba Inu. We definitely do. You obviously have no clue what you're talking about, Matt. Your full-time job, passive income from crypto and YouTube, it pays all your bills, and kids college, absolutely no clue at all. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it makes no sense that I know nothing about what I'm talking about. Passive income is the best thing that you could have because a lot of people don't want to work or don't want to put in a lot of effort and they rather spend time with their family. So passive income can make you money while you're doing nothing. If you're sitting on the couch and a lot of people value their time. If you can value your time more by creating passive income so that you don't ever have to really work again, that's what the goal is. It's not only about creating $5,000 or $10,000 in a given month. It's about taking that $10,000 and turning it into making $100 a day or making $50 a day, and then turning the next $10,000 into making $70 a day or whatever. Right? You just want to be able to create consistent passive income that will last you a long time. And with that passive income or some of it, you can create more passive income to further your children's future, your future. Have money set aside so that you know that that's always going into a certain bank account, and when you pass away, that passive income also goes with your children, right? So, and what's what's good is that you want to see them work as hard as possible, but then they also have that ability to understand how to build passive income themselves, not only just feed off of yours. Never mind. I misunderstood someone I saw. It was a picture that stated official burn ambassadors. um, but it was a picture where they were calling y'all scammers. Yeah. That's what they were talking about is the official burn ambassadors of Shiba Burn token, and that was their issue is that we're burn ambassadors for the Shiba Burn token, and we shouldn't be burn ambassadors for that token because they are a scam token apparently when they've done nothing but be transparent with everybody, and it's kind of I know it's got to be like it's got to hurt for them because they're coming out here trying to be transparent, trying to build a community, and it's very tough. I mean, they're not doing a crazy amount with the marketing, and I know it costs money to market people, but to be shut down because we were actually in the works of getting other influencers, other people involved into talking about Shiba Burn token as a big project, and um, or as something that was going to burn off Shiba Inu coin and create an investment, something that was better than any other coin or token or investment that's out there. But it was shut down by Shiba because they put them in the known scam list over on, which they changed that. They changed it to safety something. I don't remember what it is. They changed it to safety alerts, not known scams. So yeah, they come over here and talk about the transparency that they wrote in third person, but if you scroll all the way up, they have it listed over here still because they don't want to go back on their word, right? They have it listed all the way up here talking about how they're a known scam, but it just doesn't make sense. And anybody that talks about it, anybody that mentions um, that they're not that, they get kicked. And that's just how they roll, how the admin and moderators roll. But it's cool. I mean, they can do whatever they want. They can listen to whatever they want and paint whatever picture they want, but it's not going to be able to fight the transparency that I have. So people that aren't transparent, they're getting hit pretty hard that aren't coming out every day and talking about this and showing how much they support Shiba. And I'm not being hit that hard because I'm very transparent. I'm 100% transparent. Where was that at? Do you get taxed from your token that you earn, or do they tax you when you sell it? So they tax you when you sell it. So um, if you're earning tokens and it's going into your wallet, then yes, you get taxed on it. If you're earning tokens and it's compounding, that's a different story. You shouldn't get taxed on it. If you and it's all dependent on what you report because a lot of cases like these wallets that you have, MetaMask, is not going to report what you earned there, right? The only thing that it's going to report is when you put it in your bank account. So you can report it whenever you decide to put it into your bank account if you wanted to, but no, if you get audited, you can basically talk about all that stuff and tell them yes when things are being sent to the bank account. I will apply the tax based on those gains and all that stuff. But if you wanted to, you can jot down everything that you own because again, the wallets don't give you good tax information, don't give you good tax reports. So essentially, there's people that are making millions of dollars that are only reporting a certain amount in taxes because they hold them in cryptocurrency. Passive income is the way of the future. Yes, absolutely. Matt, don't listen to some folks. I see SHIB moving upward next month, and I think that's why Robinhood listed on bearish period. Yeah, I would agree. I just bought I just bought Twitter. Now I'm down 65 cents. uh what's their what's their options looking like for Twitter? Probably expensive, right? It got more expensive. So was it $1,000 for 10 options, please? That can't be right. That can't be right. All right, well, I think I'm getting out of here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for, actually, I'm gonna move it back over here, for more videos just like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I appreciate everybody coming through, all of the super chats, all of the likes, all of the members on Discord. We hit 1,000 members, which I'm gonna put out a tweet today about that. I am just I don't know, lost for words, I guess, with how much growth we've seen over the past, what, 5 days or so. And you guys are really showing support for SHIB in general, because this is what this community is all about. This is why we decide to create something like this, is because we want to build a community that's better, that cares about Shiba Inu and not just this damn ecosystem that they keep building, right? Keep building onto that doesn't support Shiba Inu, right? So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And if you guys want to support this, the Discord link is in the chat. It should be in the description as well. I'm not 100% sure. Also, support the Let It Burn channel so that we can burn off so much Shiba Inu over there as well. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching.